I want to talk about times where y'all had.
No. God, no. No.
Even when she was asleep?
No.
The man nervously maintaining his innocence is Chad Gillen, who is now being interrogated in connection with the death of his 68-year-old elderly, disabled mother, Karen Gillen, in Waxahachie, Texas, when Chad brought Karen in an unresponsive state to Baylor Scott and White Medical Center. Suspicions on him grew quickly.
I didn't hit her on the shoulder. I noticed the bruise, but she never complained. I just thought maybe she bumped into something.
Chad makes these confessions in an attempt to outsmart the detectives. However, according to the doctors, Karen was found in a comatose state when Chad brought her to the hospital. Her autopsy revealed 21 fractured bones and severe injuries to her stomach. All this indicates the extent of the torture she endured. Since Chad is blatantly lying so far, will he ever confess the truth?
No, I did not poison her. No, I did not poison. I did not poison her or anything like that. No.
It all began on September 23, 2020, when 34-year-old Chad brought his 68-year-old mother, Karen, in an unresponsive state to Baylor Scott Medical Center in Waxahachie, Texas. Finding multiple injuries on her body, the medical professionals immediately put Chad on the radar of suspicion. When the investigators dived deeper into the case, they realized that what Karen went through at the hands of her own son was nothing short of a never-ending nightmare. After suffering a stroke in 2010, Karen was left disabled and had to rely on her son for care. Chad was Karen's sole caregiver and was responsible for feeding and bathing her. However, behind his facade of a caring son was an abusive monster who would regularly beat up his disabled mother. When Chad was inquired about the injuries, he insisted that these were all accidental, but the doctors weren't convinced, and her autopsy reports proved their doubts. This is when the police booked Chad for an interrogation as a prime suspect. What followed next was a truth so horrific that even the seasoned police were left stunned.
And my job is just to try to verify where they came from.
Gotcha. No. I got you.
And with you being there with her more than, basically with you being the only one there, I've got to try to get from you how these happen and everything, just to piece it together.
I got you.
So they said she had just multiple bruises.
Yes, and she was clumsy.
Okay.
So she would bump into stuff. She would just do. She bruised so easy. It wasn't like she bruised so easy, and it was just that was used to upset me all the time, just because she could. You could look at her and she just hit this by accident and it leave a bruise.
Okay, but you would never, anytime you saw new ones, you would never ask her hey, what happened?
If I saw them, I'd be like, what'd you do? Oh, I bumped it, and I bumped it on the door, I bumped it on this, or I bumped it on that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
They said she had some hemorrhaging underneath her scalp, which is like head injuries that are internal. And the reason we're going through this, when they get the body, they call us and say, hey, what's the story on it? And so we told them exactly what you said.
Yes.
And I'll go through it just to make sure I understood it right. You said you got home from church. Y'all had already decided that she was going to eat afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
You fed her. You said oatmeal, and I believe it was fruit snacks.
Yes.
Oatmeal.
Yes, oatmeal and fruit snacks. Yes.
Okay.
And with peanut butter. I was trying to think yes.
Okay. And you said she was hungry, or she?
Yes, she was hungry. Because I asked her, she wasn't hungry when I left before church, but she was hungry whenever I got back.
Okay. And you said that she ate.
And she ate.
Okay.
Yes.
So after that, you go. You said you took her into the bathroom. You helped bathe her.
And I helped bathe her, and
You dressed her.
I dressed her and everything. Yes.
And you said her pajamas were dirty. Which
And
is why
yeah,
you dressed
that's
her
why I dressed
clothes.
her in clothes. Yes. I mean.
And
yes.
then you go back, you put her on the couch because that's where she sleeps.
Yes. Yes.
And you laid her down. Is that correct?
Yes.
She laid down.
She was laying down whenever I went upstairs.
Okay. And then you go upstairs. You take your shower.
I took my
you said you
shower
got out.
and then whenever I heard her fall.
Now, had you already got out of the shower whenever you heard her fall?
I think I'm not. I was getting out. I think I was in the process of getting out.
What do you remember? Was the shower still on or was it off?
It was off.
Okay, so you turned it off. You were in the
It was
process.
off.
Okay.
Getting out. Yes.
Was there any? Did you have any like music playing or
No,
anything
no,
like
no,
that?
no,
okay.
no.
With dog barking.
No.
Okay. So you go to get out. You heard the thud. You said you ran downstairs. I think you even said you didn't even have any clothes on.
No.
You ran downstairs.
Well, I didn't have any clothes on. I just looked. I peeked out around there, and that's when I saw her on the ground.
Okay, so you peeked out from the loft
from
area.
the loft area, and that's when I saw, and that's when I ran down.
Okay.
To there.
Okay, and you said it looked like she had fallen off and
Yes.
hit her face on the wheelchair.
Yes.
Okay. So there was that. They said her right arm actually was dislocated.
Really?
Yeah. They said her right arm was dislocated and her left shoulder was dislocated. Do you know what would have? I mean, what could have caused that?
No.
Nothing. Okay.
Not that off the top. She never complained about anything.
She had like fallen recently.
I mean, not that I know of. Again, I was not, not there or not. But she never fell the only time that I only know 2 times she fell. Whenever that.
Okay. Do you think that like picking her up to help her into the tub
it may have. Sir, I don't.
Okay. She didn't.
She never complained, so she never said anything.
Okay.
So I mean, I asked her a couple. I would. I'm pretty sure if I dislocated her shoulder or something, she would have been like, "Ow."
Well, and that's what I'm saying.
Something like
she would tell you if she got hurt. So I would think someone dislocated.
No. Correct.
Okay. They said that in her back, some of the muscles kind of had like some hemorrhaging and stuff. And then she had multiple rib fractures inside her body that they said are various like ages. So some of them may have been there a while, some of them may not have.
She may have fell. I mean, again, she was clumsy.
Okay.
She was clumsy.
Nothing ever happened between y'all though?
No.
They found quite a bit of blood in her stomach, and then there was a tear in her intestines, which they said that falling off a couch probably isn't gonna cause that stuff. So it kind of causes concern for us. Where did all this stuff come from?
No.
Chad blaming his mother seems like a bank robber blaming the bank for its tight security. The autopsy reports showed that poor Karen was subjected to horrific and constant abuse over the course of at least 6 months in 2020. According to the forensic evidence, she was punched in the abdomen whenever Chad got frustrated. Furthermore, this helpless, disabled woman was also kicked by her monstrous son on a regular basis. During the span of the COVID-19 pandemic, Chad's abusive behavior towards Karen escalated drastically because he knew that his disabled mother had nowhere else to go. So in order to get Chad out of his bubble of lies, Detective Marty Buford is about to take the lead.
What was it that made you kind of frustrated that day? What wouldn't she do? I know she was kind of hard-headed. You had said that earlier.
Wouldn't eat.
She wouldn't eat? Okay. What happened right before that happened? What were you thinking? Were you just kind of frustrated?
Yeah.
Okay. Was she laying on the couch? Okay. What'd you hit her with?
Just the back of my hand.
The back of your hand. Where at?
On her shoulder.
On her shoulder. What about on her head? Because there was some bruising on her eye and stuff.
I may have done it too on her head. I don't.
Okay.
I just know No, she wouldn't eat, and she was hiding food from me.
Okay. When did you realize that maybe she wasn't breathing anymore?
When she wasn't breathing?
Yeah.
When I came downstairs and she was not breathing.
Okay.
And when she was...
Did you hit her on the couch and then you went to go take a shower?
Yeah.
And then you came
I
back?
didn't hit her on the couch. No, I put her on the couch.
You put her on the couch?
I put her on the couch after taking a shower.
Okay, but that's when you hit her?
No.
Okay.
No, I did not hit, no, I did not.
Okay,
hit
well,
her.
thank you for clarifying.
No, I did not hit, I did not hit
I
her.
want you to listen to me, okay? I want you to listen to me. Nobody's perfect, all right?
I did not hit,
Then
hit.
let's talk about
She was-
how she ended up not breathing. What do you think? Let's explain that.
I don't know. I don't know how she didn't end up breathing, because when I left to take a shower, she was laying down.
Okay, when did you hit her that day?
I didn't hit her that day.
She wasn't eating.
No, you're telling me that when she wasn't eating was a while back.
Okay.
No, I did not, no.
Are you being truthful about all this?
Yes,
100%?
but I did not hit her.
Okay, so when did you notice you weren't breathing?
Whenever I came downstairs.
Where was she?
On the floor.
Okay.
On the floor.
What was she saying?
Nothing.
She wasn't saying
nothing.
Okay. Because the bodies, they, how long was it before you took her to the hospital?
15, 20 minutes.
Maybe a little longer than that. Chad,
Yeah.
we gotta be honest.
No, I'm trying. But no, no. She was. They are telling me. I know. It
Well,
was bad.
let's explain. Okay? Chad, listen to me. Clean slate. Don't worry, okay, what did I tell my family? What did I tell the cops? All right? Because what I don't want, here's Karen. Here's your mom. All right? And you're going to meet her again someday. What do you think she'd say to you? Do you think she'd forgive you for what you did to her?
She said she did.
When did she tell you that?
A while back.
Okay.
Probably when I did that.
When you hit her?
Back in 2010, 12.
I'm talking about this time.
Oh.
She ever say she forgave you?
No, she never said that.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about.
No,
2012.
we ain't worried about 2012.
Okay.
We're talking about now.
Okay.
Okay? What about the ribs? She had broken ribs.
She fell a lot. No. She did fall.
How many times would you be maybe, because you had to pick her up and take her everywhere, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so how many times maybe if you were carrying her to the bath or putting her into the bath or something like that where she could have slipped and hit herself?
How many times did I do that? I mean, like, I carried her to make sure.
Yeah.
I may have, but no, I
Okay.
didn't hit her in the ribs or anything like that, no.
Then how do you think they got broke? You squeeze her? Maybe shake her? Kind of stop?
No, I did not shake her or anything.
Okay, because I got to tell you.
No, I did not shake her.
A little bit about me, okay? I don't work for Waxahachie PD, all right? I work for the state police. I work for DPS, okay? And I work with medical examiners all over the country. All right, Chad? These people are badass. The ME, the medical examiner that's helping your mom, I mean, they're good. They do not mess up, okay? Now, they're going to have a forensic anthropologist look at her bones. They're going to have a muscle expert do the bruises on her back, okay? They're going to have some other experts that are going to examine her organs. I'm not going to give you any advice today. I can tell you what I've seen help other people, okay? And the number one thing is straight up 100% truthfulness, okay? That, hey, I know it's scary. I'm going to help you get through it. That's why I'm here. I wouldn't be here if these people didn't like you, okay? If these people didn't like you, you never would see me, all right? What I want to try to do is just kind of help you explain what happened with your mom.
The detective is using a calm interrogation technique to break Chad's defense. And so far, this tactic is doing wonders. The moment the detective brings up the damning pieces of evidence, Chad's silence comes to the forefront. This shows that Chad's realization has set in, and there's no way out. In the coming segments, the detective is about to ask Chad if he kicked Karen.
So when's the last time you remember hitting her? That day? Maybe the morning, or even the afternoon? Afternoon? Okay. Where'd you hit her? In the stomach? Okay. I knew that. What'd you hit her with?
My hand.
Your hand, like a fist, your right hand or your...
I guess.
Your fist?
No, I got a problem.
Yeah. Now, what'd she say?
Nothing.
She didn't say anything at all?
No.
Okay. Was that right before you went to take a shower?
Yes.
Okay. And then when you came back, she had fallen off?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that true, the falling off the couch?
Yes.
Okay.
She was on the ground when I found her.
So I guess it sounds like you're kind of realizing now that maybe you didn't think of it, but when you hit her, that's what caused her, the intestines to split like that? Okay. I know, man, thank you for sharing that with me. I know it's hard, Chad. I know it's hard. Did you kick her?
No, I did not kick her.
Did you? Let me ask you this. Why'd you take her to the hospital? I don't mean to be accusatory. I'm not. I was just, what were you thinking right when you put her in the car? Was she was dead then?
No,
I
didn't. No, she wasn't. No.
Are you pretty sure she was alive when you put her in the car?
I thought so.
You thought so?
Yes, she was. She wouldn't even squeeze my hand.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, and that
Scared?
That freaked me out.
You started to panic?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you delete anything?
No.
Including, for instance, at the house, did you clean up
No.
anything before the house got there?
No.
You didn't try to hide anything?
No.
No. Okay. You didn't clean up blood or
No.
pistol or something?
I don't. No guns.
No guns or anything?
No guns.
Good.
No guns.
What would you say to your mom if she was sitting here?
I love her.
You love her?
I miss her.
You love her and you miss her. You're all by yourself now in that house. And you see her and smell her everywhere you go. Have you picked out the clothes for the funeral? What she's going to wear? What are you going to put on her?
Jeans and a t-shirt.
Jeans and a t-shirt? Okay.
Yeah.
Where are they going to have the funeral? Where are y'all going to do it?
Rainbows.
Is she going to be beside your dad? Okay. Well, at least they're together.
I know.
Are you sorry about what happened to her? Not really?
No, I'm
A little bit?
No, I know.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah. And this might be kind of hard to talk about too, but I want to talk about who she really was. She wasn't a saint.
I know that. I'm not either.
What's something maybe you think that she could have done differently, where it wouldn't have happened?
Like, what do you mean?
What was it that maybe made her so hard-headed? And like, especially to the one person that even gave a shit about her in her whole life. Hell, you go take her shit, man, and wipe her out. Dude, you did it for years, you know? Did she ever say thank you or anything?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What about Christmas? Did she ever get you Christmas presents and
Yes.
stuff?
Yes.
Do you have any brothers and sisters? I don't know much about you.
I have a half sister.
How come she ain't doing it?
That's my dad's.
How come she ain't?
She just.
After your dad died, she wouldn't do with you?
Pretty much. We tried to have a relationship, and I tried, and she wouldn't.
Yeah.
We have already covered that Chad frequently kicked Karen, but this piece of work is nowhere ready to admit that. What he reveals, however, is one striking detail: Karen's refusal to eat This refusal was one of the main triggers for Chad's frustration, and it was this so-called defiance from a disabled woman that ultimately led Chad to take his mother's life. Now that Chad's defense has loosened up, the detective is about to paint a picture of abuse to bring Chad back on track.
I know that you hit her in the stomach before, okay? That's probably why she wouldn't eat. Because did she throw up a lot?
No.
When she tried to eat?
No.
She just wouldn't eat?
She just wouldn't eat. No,
Okay.
she never tried to throw up.
Okay. But I know you punched her before, right? In the stomach? For sure. Yeah. That's probably why she wouldn't eat. Because her stomach was full of blood. She didn't know it.
No.
And that was kind of the last deal. Does that make sense to you now, maybe? I worked a case one time. 1-year-old baby, 8-year-old big brother. He would put on boxing gloves and punch her. He'd be playing being a little 8-year-old boy. Well, that trauma that built up over time, eventually her brain started swelling and she died. Well, I guess your mom had some brain swelling. Do you think that's from hitting her in the head?
No, I never hit her in the head.
You just told me you did.
Well, I mean, no.
Chad? You said that you hit her in the head and you backhanded her while she was laying on the couch?
No, I did not hit her in the head. I hit her on the shoulder.
You said you hit her in the head. You told me you hit her on the head. I know you did. Stop. Chad. You're going to piss these people off.
No,
This guy's just trying to cover his tracks.
And I'm not trying to cover my tracks.
Okay.
I'm not trying to cover my tracks. I'm trying.
Do you feel better about sharing that stuff with me? I know it's scary. I want you to sit in here by yourself for a little bit, okay? I'm just going to be right outside the door. I'm not going to leave you alone, okay? I'm not going to leave you alone. I'm going to stay here with you, okay? But I'm going to get some pictures and we're going to come back and I want to talk about what happened to your mom.
Although Chad is loosening up a little, his attitude is still defensive. So the detective, who led the initial part of the interrogation, will join in too to raise the pressure just a bit.
What did you do? Draw it. You can just let him draw. Draw the end of that living room.
Okay, so this is like the couch, and then we have kind of the chairs, so the couch, and then there's chairs, and then she was laying right here, because this is where the front door is. That's the front door. So the couch is right here, and then this goes into the back bedroom. So she was laying like right here, and then I was like she was sitting up in the center of the couch, and I was standing right here.
Okay. Can you show me how you hit her?
So if I'm sitting here,
Just probably like that.
Okay.
so
What'd
right
she do?
hand closed.
Probably close here.
No.
Yeah, it's close.
What'd she do?
Didn't say anything.
No? What'd you say to her? What'd you call her?
Just said, "Damn it," and did that. And she never said anything. And then she picked up the food and she ate it. And she was eating.
Okay. Then what'd you do?
Then I fed her the fruit snack. She ate the fruit snack. I gave her the fruit snack after she ate the oatmeal. I gave her the oatmeal, and then I said, "Okay, we need to get a shower." And I picked her up and put her in the wheelchair and took her into the bathroom, and I gave her a shower, and then the only clean clothes I had were she had pants on, and only because everything was on her day.
Okay. And then what did you do?
Then after I blow dried her hair, cleaned her off, put on her clothes, and then laid her down, and then laid her down in the chair. And then I went upstairs to take a shower, and that's whenever I heard her. And then that's when I heard her fall over.
Or when you came down, where was she?
Kind of where the X is. Like, she had a wheelchair, like, her wheelchair was right here,
Okay.
and she was kind of like the wheelchair had moved.
Okay.
I guess is the best way to say it.
Do you think she fell out of the chair, or what do you think?
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
I honestly don't know.
So was damn it the last thing you think you said to her?
Probably.
Do you think, based off when you came out and saw her, do you think she had fallen off the couch and hit the wheelchair?
That's what I believe. But
Okay.
but I'm not, again, I didn't see it, but that's what I believe.
Is that
Okay.
where you think these came from?
No, not those.
What was that from?
She had fell about a week ago. The first time she had fell about a week ago, and she had just bruising all over her, like right around here.
So maybe the cut, you want to show them a picture of it?
You're talking about the cut on her
Her
nose?
nose, was that from the chair maybe?
That's what I believe.
Think
Yes.
that's from the chair?
Yes, that's what I believe.
So this cut right here,
Yes.
you think that came
Yes.
from the wheelchair?
Yes.
What did she fall
Okay.
into?
I don't know.
And you're saying all this happened?
All that happened the other day, like about maybe a week ago.
Okay. Were you home when she fell?
The first time?
When this happened?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And was that from maybe
I-
backhanding her?
No, I did not backhand her. No.
No.
I did not backhand her.
No.
No,
When did you backhand her?
I did not backhand her.
Well, you said you did. Earlier we talked about it. Was that 2012?
Yes. I know, I punched her, but the black eye part, that was...
Because you said she was laying on the couch one time and you backhanded her.
Yes.
Yeah. When was that? We gotta get it all out.
No, I did not backhand her.
Not that day, I'm not talking about that day, but before
Probably,
you...
but you had before. Right?
Yeah.
Chad, I know this situation's difficult, okay? You lost your mom. So there's a lot going on, and you're, trying to get arrangements and all of that stuff. When you first got here today, you would ask me about, when your mom's body's gonna be released and all of that, okay?
You know, I'm
and we
interrupted
won't-
on that. Dude, you're gonna leave today.
Yeah.
You're leaving.
I don't want you to be scared.
Okay,
that
you can
something's
leave
gonna
right
happen.
now.
You're walking out of this.
leaving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. You're leaving, okay? No matter what you say today, you're going home.
As per the investigative records, Chad has been taking advantage of this woman's chronic illness since 2012. Yet Chad, being his usual lying self, doesn't give much insight into it. His criminal records show deferred adjudication for assaulting Karen in 2012. This means that Chad wasn't convicted or imprisoned for his offense at this time. Karen was completely under his care for at least 8 years due to escalated violence from her own son. Karen stopped attending the church or going to the mall. Investigators believe that this isolation provided Chad with more opportunities to keep his mother trapped. Furthermore, Karen's forensic reports show a broken right humerus and major injuries to her stomach. That's not all. Chad also caused severe trauma to her brain that put her in a coma. On a similar note, there were multiple recent injuries that couldn't have been sustained from a mere fall. All these only highlight the lack of credibility on Chad's part. The coming footage is about to show a new approach to discard Chad's absurd stories.
How many times would you mix maybe the borax in with your mom's food?
No, I never, no, I never,
Or like medicine, like
No.
just so she'd go to sleep?
No,
Like not to try to kill her?
no,
just so she
no,
would
no.
shut the-
No,
Never.
I never did that, no, sir.
Okay.
No, sir, I never did any
No.
of that, no, sir. No, sir.
So when they do her autopsy, they're not gonna
There
find
is no...
high levels of borax?
No, the only
rat
thing,
poison,
no,
or anything like that in her?
no, the only thing they're gonna find is Tylenol, Pepto-Bismol, and allergy medicine.
Sounds like she's pretty healthy other than this stroke.
That's...
Was she on any meds?
No,
No?
no.
So she didn't take any?
No.
Not even like multivitamins or
Wow.
nothing?
That's great.
No. Like when they do, if they do the toxicology report, I swear to God, you will only find Pepto-Bismol.
Could she have accidentally taken something? Like got confused, you think?
I I wasn't with her 24/7, but no, there was nothing in the area where she could get to.
Where'd you keep the borax and powdered sugar?
The powdered sugar was in the kitchen,
Okay.
and the borax was in the utility room where the laundry detergent and all that stuff.
Where whenever you would mix it for the ants, where would you keep it?
I would make it right then and just put it in, and like I only made just a little bit.
What would you mix it in?
A cup, a styrofoam cup.
Okay.
And a styrofoam cup, and then there was also, sometimes I would use I had a little glass.
Okay. What would you do with that after you mixed it?
Like put it on the ground.
With the dishes, like the cup and the bowl, or?
Usually I just wash it.
You'd wash it right
Yeah,
then?
yeah. Or if it was a styrofoam cup, I'd just throw it away.
Okay. And the reason I'm asking, like, is there a way that, maybe she would have, like, you would have mixed it, dumped it out, and then set the bowl on the counter?
Oh, no.
She would've came behind you.
I would never do anything like that, because and I know what you guys are trying to say. I know. I would.
No. I just want to, but somebody's going to ask that. I didn't poison my mom. She would have got a lot more sick than what happened to her.
No, I never. No, sir. I never.
They already have a clue there.
I never.
You ever think about it?
No.
Or think about maybe, man, I could probably push her down the stairs.
No, she
nobody
never
ever know
was. No,
anything.
she was never upstairs. I would never. I
Or
would never do it.
strangle her in the bathtub and look like she fell or anything.
No.
You ever think about it?
No.
Planning it?
No.
Or talk to a buddy about it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Like for the life insurance money or something? Are you the beneficiary?
I'm probably the beneficiary, but I don't know about I don't even know if she got life insurance.
Really?
No, I have no idea if she has any life insurance. Again, that's with me not being with the power of attorney, I know nothing.
So it sounds like you were frustrated. It wasn't for you didn't kill her for money.
No. I know what you're, no. I did not.
That's what I was going
No,
at.
there was.
So I figured I'd just ask you. You
No.
didn't do that.
What about the settlement that your dad had got?
I have no idea how much money that is. I was never.
You don't have any idea, so no one ever told you?
I know that maybe there was. I heard something, maybe 200,000. That at one time. That's all I know.
Who told you that?
I think when I was power of attorney at one time, I think that's what I was told, was it was around 200,000, or what was in the bank, but no.
So is all of this money in the same location?
Yes.
Okay.
It's in the, I'm pretty sure the power of attorney, like I said, he has the bank account, and I just pull money out of it.
So is it in whose name is the account in?
His
name, okay.
His
okay.
name, yes.
So
it might be in her name with him, like, her name and then his name being power of attorney next to it.
But you have access to it?
Yes, I have access to it, yes. But no, I didn't, I did not, there's not a lot of money, no, there isn't.
Sure. What about, seems like we explained the stomach pretty good. What about the back? She had some bleeding in the muscles in her back.
Bleeding in the muscles?
Is that right?
Yeah.
How many times?
She had a lot of.
How many times did you hit her with something?
And stuff.
How many times did you hit her with something? What else would you hit her with?
I didn't hit her, nothing.
Just your hands?
Maybe, yeah. But I never hit her with no objects or anything like that.
No. See the back?
No, I never hit her. I know she fell a lot. I mean, again, I know she fell a lot, but I did not hit her with no objects or anything like that. I swear I did not hit her with no objects.
What about when you're picking her up? Like, for instance, you're picking her up like this, like out of the bathtub, and you're kind of, just get a little frustrated.
No.
Just kind of bang her head into the wall. Even though you didn't punch her, just kind of knock her in the wall. No,
I did not. No, I'm not. No.
Being fed up with Chad's lies, the investigators are now restoring to the old read technique, which is used to make a suspect confess by accusing them with evidence. Although the autopsy reports do not show any overt evidence of poisoning, this surely will lay the groundwork for some crucial details.
I guess, when do you think maybe, the time of day it was?
Like, what do you mean?
When you punched your mom?
Like, around the time frame?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Morning?
As night.
Night.
So
Early
the-
night, late night?
Probably.
The 22nd night or the 23rd night?
The night.
Tuesday night or Wednesday night?
Wednesday night.
Okay. Was it pretty immediate? She started getting sick right after you did it?
No, because when I did punch her, she then did eat. So it wasn't like immediately or anything like that.
Was that before church?
No, after church. This was after church. Because after she wouldn't eat, and that's when I did do that, and then she ate. And then that's whenever I did give her a bath.
The time frame doesn't quite make sense, Chad. Okay. How much time passed between the time that she ate and everything happened to the time that you actually drove her to the hospital?
The reason you ask is, again, they have these medical experts that are giving them information about this, and they're like, man, that just doesn't really make sense.
No, and
I guess it would be very understandable if something like that would happen, and then you're like, you just kind of freak out, and like, oh, what do I do? Did you ever like put her in the car and drive around with her?
No. And when you told me the 3-hour thing, that was really news to me.
Yeah, I knew you said
because that did not. I know for a fact when I got home at 8 o'clock, she was alive because I talked to her and everything, and she was.
What kind of conversation did you have?
Just, I'm home, and I said, I'm home. You want to eat now? And she said yes. So I know for a fact that's where when you said the 3-hour thing, that really that was I was like.
And like I said, that's kind of an estimate.
No. And I'm not gonna lie, that's been on my mind since the minute you told me that. That's been literally on my mind. I have not stopped thinking about that.
And like I said, don't get hung up on that. Okay?
And I know you said that. It's just that has been something that has been on my mind since when you told me that. And I think either you told me that in the hospital or you told me that
at some point.
At some point that evening you told me that, and I was like, what? Because I mean that was because I know for a fact. When I came home at 8 o'clock, she was alive.
This time, Chad's lies have reached a breaking point. When Chad brought Karen to the hospital, rigor mortis had already set in. Moreover, forensic evidence also shows that Karen had been dead for at least 3 hours when Chad brought her to the hospital. So none of Chad's claims hold any ground in this context. In the next bit of the interrogation, Chad is about to make a major confession.
I'm going to ask you point blank. Did you murder your mom?
No. I did not. No. I was not.
What do you call it? To me, you punched her in the stomach and ruptured her intestines, and then she died. You know,
An accident. I wasn't trying to kill her. I was not trying to kill her.
But in that moment, you were trying to hurt her, though? I mean, you punched her in the stomach.
I just punched her in the stomach. I don't know. But I wasn't trying to. I did not go out looking to hurt, to kill her. If that's what you're. When you said that, no, I was not trying to kill her.
Well, I gotta ask.
No, I understand. No, I understand. I was not trying to kill her.
So you said shortly after your dad died, that's maybe when stuff started happening. That's in 2009, okay.
It was probably a little bit. I know that she tried to replace me or Dad. She tried to replace Dad with me.
How so? Like what kind of things would she wish?
She just wouldn't. You're not mourning your dad's death. You're not.
How many times did you tell your mom you're going to kill her?
Never.
No.
Never. I never told her I was trying to kill, I was gonna kill her. Never. That never even entered
Would
my
you have told
mind.
somebody you did? Hey, I think he's gonna kill me someday.
Probably, if I said it, but I never, if I'm doing it.
Who would you have told that, hey?
Probably the next door neighbor, because that's the lady that went and called
She
the
called the
police.
police
They called
in
the police on me.
2012, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that would be, if I thought that was gonna happen, yes, that's.
Does that lady still live there?
Yes,
You saw the
yes,
same neighbors?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And we're on good speaking terms.
Yeah.
There's nothing. I actually told her the other day that she had,
Tell your mom that she's dead.
yeah, well, I
Tell
told her that mom had passed away, yes.
Now, going back to the anger management you said you went to as
Yeah.
part of the
Yeah,
last,
the
last
probation.
thing,
Yes.
you said it really didn't help.
I just didn't feel, I mean, again, it was just a big, we didn't, all it was a bunch of people they gave us if I remember correctly, they gave us a book, and we filled it out, and then it was like we had to speak, and we just summed up what we read in that chapter. That's all it was. There was really, there was no interaction or any, I don't know, I don't know what I was expecting or anything, but it was just that was not what I was expecting.
Do you feel like you, I mean, at the time, do you feel like you needed help for your anger? Okay. Did you go seek any type of other treatment outside of that? Okay. Do you think that you need help for your anger now? I mean, I'm asking you. I mean, you know yourself better than anybody.
Maybe.
Have you always had bad temper when you were little?
Okay.
And lots of fights at school?
No. I mean, I didn't have a bad temper. I just.
What kind of things would make you angry when you were little?
Just with me being an only child, I didn't really react. I never had really interaction with other people, so I guess I had this one way of what I thought how people reacted, and then whenever I would hang out with somebody, when they didn't react the way I would react, or the way I thought they were going to react, I just wouldn't be friends with them anymore. I guess is the way to. I was very socially awkward. I didn't have any friends as a kid. I had two friends all through high school.
How was your dad disciplined?
With a belt.
Where would he hit you?
That's
What?
it. He never.
Too much? Somebody whoop your ass? What kind of things would he spank you for?
Just something. I'm trying to remember. I know.
I mean, you don't seem like the type of guy that was getting kicked out of school.
No.
Yeah. Stop selling
No.
weed.
No.
Seems like a good dude.
Yeah,
I was.
You seem very intelligent. Like I said, reading the text messages. I mean, and all of that.
Yeah.
You seem like a very intelligent guy.
No, I wasn't.
Did your dad maybe feel like you didn't live up to what he felt like it should be?
I was. His daughter, I guess my half sister.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't speak, and
Was he bad to her?
I've only heard stories, so I can't confirm anything.
What did he do?
I just know that him and her mom didn't get along. From what I was told, he did hit her, and he did hit her. That's what I was told. Again, I know nothing about, and I heard this was after he died. This was after.
Kind of in hindsight, say you look back at your mom, you see a bruise on her eye, and kind of, she ever given, back when your dad was alive, she ever
There was not that I can remember there ever being a bruise on her eye or anything. Not that I can remember.
Even though Chad denies his intention to kill his mother, he revealed many incriminating clues. One such clue being his prolonged frustration with this poor elderly woman. Moreover, Chad even mentions once that he'd been using a female persona, Connie, since 2018. So he might have had an intention to use Karen's $200,000 to medically alter his gender. So considering Chad's lengthy history of violence, should he be convicted in the harshest way? Chad was indicted for murder and received 70 years in prison on December 1st, 2023. The verdict was given after a 4-day trial in the Ellis County 443rd Judicial Court.